Yo, so look, I didn't actually record it. I wrote down the notes for my for the horrors video. So I will be dropping that. No cap, I will. But I want to make this second video real quick about egoism and what egoism actually is. Now this video is titled A New Spiritual It's something about a spiritual disease, right? I'm calling it spiritual schizophrenia, aka egoism. Now I made a video called God is Schizophrenic because this whole entire reality is based upon the fact was based upon the belief that everything is separate. You feel me? Stars need to be separate from the planets, which need to be separate from the fucking asteroids, and you need to have water that's separate from hot sauce and all that other shit, right? Now with that shit being said, you feel me? Hold up. Now with that shit being said, right? Yeah, there's water and hot sauce, but that water and hot sauce are made of the same exact shit. You feel me? We already know this, right? Now my point is egoism, right? Is basically the belief that you are separate from life. And that is what produces the ego, a personality that has become separate from the source and has become separate from people and has become separate from the environment. Now, this is literally a disease because, and it's spiritual schizophrenia, because you don't realize that you are actually a part of everything. You think that you're actually separate from everything else, which can only happen when you're caught up in physical awareness. Physical awareness is when you only interpret information through the five senses. And doing this will only allow you to see, hey, this is water. You feel me? You can't interpret the fact that the substance behind the water is the same substance. It's the same substance that makes up everything else. You see, here's how separation is supposed to be used. Separation allows you to identify how the source will flow through something. Like when it comes to people, right, and their genes. Based upon somebody's genes, right, the source will flow through them a certain way until they become a fully conscious being or if something else inside their environment happens. But your genes will determine a lot about how the source will flow through you. Same with animals. When a lion gets hungry, it's going to chase that zebra for the simple fact that that's how it's programmed to act. That's how the source will flow through that, animal. You feel me? Now, with you, if you believe that you're a separate being, the source can't properly flow through you. It's like it wants to go straight, but you have a block there and it kind of distorts it. Now it flows like, and it curves a little bit and then goes down like this. You feel me? And that causes certain distortions, mental distortions with your thinking, with your emotions, you with your actions and shit like that. Like that's how that shit works. And looking at somebody's genes, like I said, can show you how the source may flow through them. You can see based on somebody's genes that the source may go like You feel me? Other people's like some people's like some animals is like don't. Like you feel me? I'm not saying it's like the actual energetic flow or whatnot, but my point is that you can base how the source flows through something based upon an animal's or based upon a person's genetics. Also, with food, you can say, okay, that spinach has more of the source than that fake ass pizza. You know? Like you can gauge certain shit like that. You feel me? That's how you use separation. You should identify shit like that, you feel me? But at the end of the day, you should also be aware of the source. Because when you are like this, you have a dual awareness that unifies into one awareness, because you can see the physical shit and you can see what transcends that, and then you realize that the physical shit is the same shit that transcends it and that they're all the same shit. That's how that dual awareness becomes one awareness. However, when you see shit like that, it's like this. Most people are inside of a house right now, right? People are inside of a house, inside of a bedroom, and they think that they're only inside of a bedroom and they only see the bedroom. You feel me? They don't realize that if they step outside that bedroom, there's a whole fucking house. People just think that there's a fucking bedroom and that when they walk outside to the bathroom, that they're in a whole different place. Like, nah. If you just stepped outside, you'll see that you're inside of a house. There's not a fucking there's not only a bathroom and then only a room. You're inside of a house that has a bathroom and a room and some cabinets and a fucking game room and a kitchen. You know, like people aren't seeing the whole house. People are seeing stuff like this being separate instead of seeing shit as being on one big ass line. You know, like there's not spirit and matter. There's just spirit that manifests as matter. You feel me? But it has like it's not spirit and matter. It's spirit, and down here along that line of spirit it manifests as matter. You feel me? But it's still spirit if you just go up the line. You feel me? Like it's like a two-story house. The bottom story is the fucking physical shit and the top story is the spirit shit. But it's still the same exact house. It's only one house, different levels. It's the same shit. It's the same shit with that fucking subconscious mind, unconscious mind shit. No, there's only one mind, different levels. You feel me? The top level is your conscious level of awareness. Middle level is your subconscious. Bottom level is your unconscious. You feel me? You have one mind, different levels. Certain shit goes on inside your mind that happens on your unconscious level of awareness. That's what they call your unconscious mind, though. But you don't have three different minds. It's one mind, different levels. But yeah, that's it. Peace.